Hey guys, Facebook video live kind of failed me today, technical difficulties, and this is like take 48, I don't know. But I'm going to just record a video and post it for you. Hopefully I can answer some of the questions you may have on dosing, and if you still have questions, feel free to contact me. So dosing seems to be the biggest question I get from people, especially those who have never tried a cannabis product. And when I say cannabis, I mean hemp, CBD, or marijuana. And people come to me and they're like, well, how much should I be taking? And that's a really difficult question to answer. First, everybody's different. We all respond differently to different supplements or different products, right? Our physiology is all different. What we eat and consume is different. The inflammation in our body is different. So we all weigh different weights. So everybody will have a different dose. So if you're talking to your buddy and your buddy says, you know, I'm taking this much CBD or this much hemp or this much cannabis, and that's what you should take. Not necessarily the best answer for you. So when I'm consulting with people, talking to them, and they've never tried a cannabis product, never tried hemp, never tried CBD, I always advise to start slow and low. And that's where microdosing comes in. So microdosing is taking the smallest dose possible to reach the best benefit without getting the unwanted side effects that cannabis can produce in some individuals. So what that means is you're going to start out with a very low dose and work your way up to discover or try to find the dose that works best for you, where you're getting the best benefit. That means you have to bring awareness to yourself, to your body, to the symptoms you're experiencing, so we can actually find that good target dose that works the best for you. Most of the time, less is more, right? So you don't have to start out with a super high concentration tincture, if that's what you're using, or a super high concentration of whatever cannabis product you're using. We want to start with something slow and low. So industry standard at this point, it's this is a kind of a new thing for a lot of people. So industry standards say your dosage can be based on your weight and severity of symptoms, and that's fine. We can start with that. Even sometimes it's best to start with an even lower dose than that. And so with microdosing, it's very personal, it's very unique. There's no magic amount for everyone. We all experience it differently. So my advice is to try something, and if it's not working, let's adjust that. Let's find what does work for you. Keep experimenting until you find what does work for you. Okay? So I've mentioned a couple times starting slow and low. I do recommend taking a product consistently, at least once a day. And sometimes we even break up our dose to a couple of times a day or 3 times a day. Really depends on what your schedule is, what will work best for you as an individual. There's tinctures as far as CBD or hemp products, and I feel like they are the easiest for most individuals, especially those new to cannabis, to be able to dose. And so a couple of different methods. You can do the drop method. So you have your tincture bottle here, and you can, you fill up your dropper, and you can just place it under your tongue and count the number of drops that you're getting into your mouth. I found that method a little clumsy. It's not a good method for me. You may be fine with that, but I feel like I have to stand in the mirror and count the drops as they're actually falling out of the dropper, and it's hard for me to actually count those. With the tinctures that I have, my droppers are, they're marked, so you know exactly how much you're getting. And I'm not sure if you can actually see this in the video, but at this point I have, we'll get it down to, so there is actually a half a dropper full, and it's marked, so it's very easy for me to know how much I'm consuming each day. Me personally, once a day seems to be best. I'm not a very good medication taker or a vitamin taker, so I often forget. So once a day works best for me. There's some individuals who, depending on their symptoms and what they're trying to experience, they're going to need to kind of break up that dose, maybe a morning dose and an evening dose. And that's all personal and very unique to what you are trying to accomplish. And so that's kind of the big ones. We can take your dose based on your weight and severity of symptoms. We can start off even with a lower amount and work our way up from there, bringing awareness to our body and how we're feeling. And that's the big thing. Cannabis products typically are very subtle in the benefits that you're receiving. It's not like you're going to take one dose and say, oh my gosh, I feel tremendously better. They're very subtle. It is extremely beneficial for a lot of different symptoms. And I hope that, everyone is willing to give it a shot if they are having issues, especially pain from arthritis, especially for women, those mood disorders. We get some anxiety, some depression, as we age and our hormones start to shift, we start to experience those symptoms. So it's extremely beneficial for that. Sleep is a huge one. It can help support healthy sleep cycles. So if our nights are better, guess what? Our days are going to be better too. So I hope that you give it a shot. If you have any questions as far as where do I start? How do I even do this? I am here for you. I do consulting with clients. You can always message me and I will answer questions the best I can if we need to dig a little deeper into things. I do offer one-on-one consulting. We can always set up an appointment to chat by phone, by video, in person if you're local. And I think that's really what I have to cover as far as dosing. Also, I want to remind you that I am in Colorado. Cannabis is legal, recreational, and medicinally. So if you're not in Colorado, check into your laws, see what's available for you. If you need help with that, I've got resources. We can dig into your state laws and see what's available for you to be able to use a cannabis product. And again, when I say cannabis, I do mean marijuana, hemp, CBD, any of those products. So recap, make sure you start slow and low, bring awareness to your body, and keep trying, keep experimenting until you find what works best for you. I do want to share that if you're local here in Western Colorado, I am offering the very first do-it-yourself workshop where we're going to get together and we're going to create our own bath soaks. So you'll be able to create a soap customized to you. You can add a variety of terpenes, essential oils to get the best benefit, or to create a product to work with the symptoms that you're experiencing and the benefits that you're looking for. So it's going to be super fun. I hope you can join me. It is a $10 fee for the class, and you'll be able to take home a custom bath soak and a $10 gift card to use in the store for any other products or services. So I apologize for this not being actually Facebook Live, technical difficulties. I'm going to continue to work on that. But I hope you got some information out of this, and if not, please do not hesitate to contact me or ask questions. So stay tuned. I'm going to try to do more of these videos and workshops, so stick around, and I hope you enjoy either my products or at least somebody's products. Even if you're making your own, you're buying from somebody else. So give it a shot, experiment with it, and let me know how you do with it. All right, thanks.